And we are live. Welcome to the stream. I really hope you guys enjoy it here tonight. If you haven't already, please just hit that like button and share so we can get the people here. Yes, tonight one is a doozy. As you all know, MCtoon brought out a video this morning and he made quite a few bold claims and declarations on debunking the earth curve, saying, oh, flat earthers are going to throw away the flat earth. What can I say? He actually debunked Mage from Invincible. Sorry, but you might have to go and talk to your crew because he literally just debunked Mage. So I hope you guys are excited to see what's going on. So hey everybody in chat, well, hey Two Wolves, hey Jess Palmer, hey Atomic Deluxe, Igor Grujic, good to see you, Gary White Benga, YouTube, Flat Sabbath, and then yeah, we also got Merle's Conscience. Thank you all for joining. Thank you everybody for being here. Just one huge shout out to all the Patreon members, all the YouTube members, all the supporters that just support me on here. Thank you very, very much. You guys are all awesome. You all rock. Yeah. So without further ado, I think we might have to get going to the starting on this. I think we'll start off with Mr. MCtoon himself. Yeah, this is MCtoon. This is the video he brought out this morning. Look how excited he is, guys. All excited about this so-called video that's debunking the flat earth. Yeah.
When I debate flat earthers, a lot of the time they say that they don't want to be flat earthers, and they say, show me the curve and I will be convinced. Well, today is your lucky day, flat.
You guys heard that. Usually the flat earthers, we just don't want to be flat earthers. That's actually a lie, because we don't want to be labeled as flat earthers, but we more than happy to correct our ways if we are shown wrong. But yeah, show the physical curve. Now let's see if he's actually going to show the physical curve, guys.
Earthers. Because today a video is published by Kip Dowgerters, who sent up his own rocket, that's right, an amateur rocket, to almost 300,000 feet.
Almost 300,000 feet, that's quite a distance. I mean, that's much more than Mage, was it not?
That's higher than any hot air balloon or helium balloon has ever gone that I know of. And in that video, he had a camera on the rocket.
A camera rocket, okay? Usually you have a camera on the rocket so you can see what's going up. But let's carry on.
With a rectilinear lens. Not that you'd need it, because you can see the curve above and below.
I love the images he's showing, guys. You see, it's very selective, the screenshots he's taken for you guys. Yes, he used a rectilinear lens, and this is why it kills Mage, because he used a rectilinear lens. I'm going to show you now why this rectilinear lens kills Mage, not just Mage whole argument, but it kills the globe physical seeing curve argument out the water. Thank you, Kip Dowgerters, for doing this video. Thank you, Mr. MCtoon, for bringing it to us. You guys are most probably going to have a hectic meeting after this.
Oh, the center frame. It doesn't matter where the rise is, you can see the curve.
You can see the curve. Guys, remember, this is quite a bold claim.
So here it is right now, a little bit of it. I'll put up some screenshots and a short clip of it so that you can see it. But I'm going to give a link to Kip's page so that...
Thank you. Do note, even the screenshots he's giving, it's not keeping to the same constant curve, which is supposed to keep that if it's supposed to be physical curve. Just note that the curve does change, guys.
You can go the whole thing. Subscribe to him, tell him how great it is, and flat earthers, please feel free to go to his comment sections and say, Kip, because of you, you're no longer a flat earther.
Because of we, we're no longer flat earther, guys. Oh wow, amazing. Look at this. Does this have that same curve you just saw? No, it does not. But no, Mr. MCtoon, you actually did the opposite. Thank you to you, we staying flat earthers. To you, you might open some eyes to some globe and saying, hang on, these guys that's teaching me it's a globe don't actually know what the hell is going on. Remember Mr. Orthographic Viewer's perspective?
You side curve, exactly the thing you wanted, you're getting.
Oh, it's already starting to straighten out. Just go back 2 seconds. Oh, straighten out. Look guys, more pronounced curve, less pronounced curve. More pronounced curve, less pronounced curve. He thinks just because it's a rectilinear lens, therefore it's always going to be perfectly straight.
Now,
yeah,
Flat Earthers, I reached out to my close and personal friend, Karen B, because I know there still might be
okay, we don't need to watch the review part because yeah, she said really
will lie about stuff. I know it's hard to believe that a Flat Earther would lie, but some of them might lie about this video. They might make up, who knows what things they might make up.
I like how he has to make already have to make excuses, but in the beginning he was so steadfast on you guys are not going to be flat earthers anymore. But then why are you making excuses now why we might come up with arguments? What lies are we going to come up with today, guys? Apparently
I look forward to the excuse, but Karen, I asked her to give a very special
I don't want to watch that with Karen B.
excuse to lie about this or reject it. And here you go. Take it away, Karen.
No, we don't want to. Well, yeah, that's Karen. But anyway, thank you.
Flat Earthers, I'm glad that you can exit Flat Earth. Feel free to comment in my comment section that you are no longer Flat Earther as well, and I will add you to the list of people that gave up Flat Earth. We'll see you.
It's like a church this or something, guys. List of people that gave up flat earth. He's converting people to flat earth, to globe earth, guys. Anyway, I think let's go and look at the polls. Let's see. I did put a poll up. 23 votes. Earth is concave. Yes, seems to be the case. 4%. No, that was just lens distortion. 78%. Remember, guys, it's a rectilinear lens, so it's not supposed to have distortion. Yes, because MCtoon shows it, so 17%. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this. So, hey, Sean Hawkins, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. There's Flatzoids tactic. All evidence presented automatically debunks by the presenter. Yeah, he did debunk it. That's why this whole video is here. Hey, RH, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, now we got the original Mr. Mage showing curve from a balloon himself, Mr. Sensible. We can actually go through some of this and we can then we'll get to that other video from that other guy. Let's see what's going up.
Hello, I'm Mr. Sensible.
Hey, Mr. Sensible.
MCtoon, mission above globe Earth. How many times have you heard flat earthers claim that the Earth is not a sphere, that there is no evidence for it being a globe?
Yeah, we stick with that because your radius keeps changing. Remember, at best, you've debunked the radius. Thank you, Black Swan.
Well, whenever we see high altitude footage of the Earth, it looks like this.
I wonder why. Would it be optical? Yeah, we'll get to that.
Or bending and flexing because of wide angle camera lenses.
Not always wide camera angle lenses. It's simply how vision works. Even rectilinear lenses still have a bit of distortion. Yeah. But even that, it's very minimal, you're not supposed to see it. But based on the distance you're looking, you would see some distortion. Because it's called refraction of light, because that's what a lens does. It refracts the light onto the sensor. Obviously, a rectilinear lens is giving a flat to the flat sensor, which is supposed to give a straight line. But what happens when you get something further and further away? Because we live in a three-dimensional world, it's bringing it to a two-dimensional plane. It actually distorts it to a little bit of amount. That little bit of amount is more the further you go away. You know, it's the same as when you do force perspective. When you take a straight line, you see at an angle that looks like it's bending. That's what's actually happening. And because we have light in the bottom and it's dark at the top, it seems to have that so-called curve. It's not physical curve, dude, it's all optical.
I had an idea, and when I put it out, I had great support from super chats, from members, from patrons, and from 3 wonderful sponsors.
Thank you guys for sponsoring him. I want to get where... Okay, yeah, he's going to explain the barrel distortions. Let's see what he says. Actually, I'm going to make this a bit smaller so we can actually see the chat. Oh, man. Justin, Franks, thank you for coming. Glad you can make it. Sean Hawkins, not all lenses suffer from distortion. Stop lying. Every single lens in history suffers from some type of distortion, Sean. Yes, rectilinear doesn't suffer majorly compared to the other ones, especially with how the people usually use it close distances, but it's still optical. You still have refraction because it goes through a lens. It does distort to a minuscule amount. Hey Mike Dornan, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's see what... That's about it so far. Okay, so glad you guys are making it. If you guys haven't already, please just hit that like button and share so we can get it to a wide audience so they can see how fake their globe really is. Guys, Sean Hawkins already calling me a liar. Oh, shame. Shame, shame, shame. What a bent rebuttal, Sean Hawkins.
Not be the great success it is. So massive thank you, Q.
Yeah,
so what
thank
is
you,
this
Q.
big problem with the videos taken from high altitude balloons? Almost without fail, they're using wide angle cameras, action cameras, GoPros and the like. Now those cameras are great. They give you a great field of view.
Yep, agreed. Wide angle lenses give a great field of view because it opens it up. Definitely.
But they suffer from distortion. Barrel distortion. Now if what you're filming is pretty much across the center of the field of view, your distortion with these cameras is...
John Franks, Sean Hawkins, he's wrong because he is saying the distortion at the top edge means it is also distorted across the center. But he is right about all lenses having some distortion. Yes, and by the way, Sean Hawkins, Justin Franks is a globe defender. Remember, Sean Hawkins, guys, is supposed to be a professional photographer for over 30 years or something.
virtually non-existent. But the further you get above or below the centre of the field of view, the greater and greater the distortion becomes. If you're above, then it bulges upwards in the centre. If you're below, it bulges downwards.
Yes, thank you, Justin Franks. It is physically impossible to make a perfect lens with zero distortion. It's as simple as that. Hey Arwen, good to see you. Fatish Fist, good to see you. Jar Jar Light, there. Flatzoid, keep push the envelope. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So it's simple. Wide angle lenses usually give barrel distortion, and opposite for pin cushions. Obviously, now when it comes to rectilinear, it's supposed to be straight lines, which makes sense. But like I said, it's still a lens. Light still gets refracted through that lens at the angle. So if it's still going at an angle to the sensor, it's still going to have very minute distortions. So Sean Hawkins, every single lens ever made has some type of distortion. Show me a perfect piece of glass that does not distortion from a certain angle. Show me. You cannot. It has very little distortion, but not zero. Even a perfect lens distortion could be made. It would be so that one wavelength of light. Let's kick some blur fast. Okay. Yeah, do perfect the Earth is exactly Flat Sabbath, because they literally it's probably going to come up tomorrow night. Yeah, guys, exciting news. Got Russian vids on here tomorrow night, so please do stay tuned for that. And we're probably going to talk about Dude Perfect's video and stuff, because he also had the same problems I got. I had to actually trim the section out of my live stream as it got banned because of that. He had to change his video because he also got blocked with it, so he had to change it quite a few times. David had the same problem, got blocked quite a few people I know actually got blocked by showing dude perfect stuff. So it's really weird.
Now, if you're trying to measure a curve of the Earth, this isn't very helpful. So I thought, why not use a narrow angle lens?
Yeah.
A non-distorting lens. I say non-distorting.
Hey Travis, Fritz, thank you for coming. Not doing it, you guys are helping me out for sure. We're all doing it together. Because it's not difficult to debunk the globe, because it's simple reality that they just ignore. So yeah, remember he's saying he's using a rectilinear lens, so therefore no distortion, already showing ignorance to optics.
Distorting, but all lenses will distort to a certain amount. But let's keep it to a minimum.
See, even he admits it, Sean Hawkins, we keep it to a minimum. All lenses will distort to a certain amount. So he's actually just conceded that it's actually got lens distortion. Shh.
Additionally, I thought, why not have a reference frame that's kept in view the whole time, so there can be no accusations. So my idea was to have a taut string right across the centre of the field of view. This was improved when Q suggested having 2 strings.
Yeah.
Now these strings are spring loaded, so at all times they're straight. They're held away from the probe using a balsa wood framework.
Yeah, in other words, he had the lens and he had the 2 lines staying exactly the same distance away from the lens. Yeah, I'll explain to you now what the problem is.
Was made.
Hey Fake Flip, good to
Now,
see
when I
you.
announced all this, it was met with some real enthusiasm. People really seemed to like the idea.
Hey Penny Lane,
One
good to
guy,
see you,
Andrea
glad you're here.
Who's an engineer from Chile.
I'm sorry, Penny Lane. Flats, I'm glad on this. I watched the video last night and said almost immediate. Come on, this isn't nothing new. Exactly, it's nothing new. They keep reiterating the same thing. But what's brilliant is MCtoon literally brought this up. That debunks the Mage argument. The Mage argument is, I use the rectilinear lens. It has very little lens distortion. Therefore, what you see is the actual curve and not optical curve. But the video we're going to see tonight, based on that video that MCtoon brought. Oh. Sorry Mage, they also used a rectilinear lens. So let's get to it. But let's...
Even did some calculations and came up with this.
And by the way, the calculations he came up with is showing validation that because their radius is based on perspective, will show that amount of arc at that distance, because remember it's taken from the ground up. Every observation they make is optical curve, it's not physical curve.
This diagram shows
We don't need to watch this. Okay,
upgraded.
there we go. See,
to a baby bell chin.
you see this frame he's got here, guys. There's 2 strings across the board. I wonder if it's going to show it. The one, I'm just trying to see if I can get where it shows the string. Oh, there we go. You see, there we go. It shows 2 strings across the board there. That stays exactly the same distance away from the lens. So everything else in the distance.
It dropped before filling the weather balloon. Of course, just when we were ready to launch, obviously had.
Okay, so we're going to say, you see these 2 strings? They are attached exactly the same distance away. I always using this. Let's say this is the lens. And we got 2 strings across here. It stays that same distance. Now, what happens for the rest of the view for that lens? As you go up, the field of view increases. So everything becomes angularly sized smaller. The convergence zone changes. The eye level convergence changes. You have compression. You have more light to look through. You have more refraction to go through. You have different angles to look through. But the lines on the lens here stays exactly the same. It stays the same. Doesn't matter what elevation you go. These lines, doesn't matter what elevation you go, these lines will stay exactly the same because they are the same distance away from the lens. Everything out in the distance there is further away, so that's succumbed to perspective and distortions. Eye level does not change with distance. Eye level changes with altitude, Justin Franks. It pushes out the field of view further. That's all it does. Okay, so let's...
GPS tracker. Nay, it had two GPS trackers.
Two GPS trackers. Okay, we obviously don't have to listen to him talking the whole time. But see how it's moving? These things are staying with the camera because they by the camera at a fixed distance. Everything else in the view is moving around and distorting as well. Look, see what's happening? Do you understand? That's a fixed frame. Just like what you get with the auto levels and everything. Those crosshairs are plucked on as infinity on those lenses. Everything else in the distance is still subject to optical distortions because we live in an optical three-dimensional reality. It's got perspective and everything to it. These things do not. It just stays where it is. It's literally stuck in front at the same distance. So no matter what altitude he goes for, these will always stay the same. So, good reference. Thank you, Mr. Sensible. But it does not actually take into account the things in the background. See. Sean Hawkins says to YouTube, Mr. Rainier is surrounded by forest. Are Mount Rainier surrounded by forest? Are trees reflective like water? You're a pathetic mental case, man. This guy's funny. Does perspective make curved things straight and straight things curved? Have you ever heard of forced perspective, Eclipterus? If you force the angle, it can cause things to distort and make them look straight, things look curved. Very simple thing, very simple stuff. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Mage. Don't you just love it, guys? Thank you, Mr. Sensible, for showing us how high you can go with your balloon. Whoa. Whoa. This could have just was a bit more steady. There we go. That's a bit better. Now, can you see the camera still moving like this a bit? So the lines staying the same, but in the distance, how far can you really see? Well, how far is that horizon? Yes. Why you can't see light? The holograms emit light, which why you can't see it? That light can burn you. The reference line is simply to highlight the center of the frame. Things between the two. Yes, Justin Franks, that's the thing. He's making it as a reference, but like I said, that does not take into account what you're seeing in the distance. So you taking reference to these lines that stay the same to something that is now thousands of kilometers away, the horizon is thousands of kilometers away or whatever, as a different type of effect to that that's staying exactly the same. Remember how close to the horizon when he was closer to the ground compared to the field of view now. Big difference. But anyway, this is claimed because it's rectilinear, it does not have any distortion. Weird. Whoa. Oh, wait, what did we just see there? Maybe we can slow it down a bit. I don't know if this thing can slow down. Speed, there we go. I think we're gonna slow down a bit more. Again, thank you, Mr. Sensible, for showing this Mage before. Really did enjoy this, by the way. Guys, he's going to be doing Mage 3 again, so it's coming up soon. Hope you guys actually... Where is it? I thought of this sort. It's very subtle, but you have to pause it at the right moment. Oh man. And I got it set as slow as I can. If the heliocentric model is just used in answer. Okay, come on. Oh man, I just go a little bit too far. Oh man, it's like literally just there. It's like so. Can we go frame? Where is it? I think I'm getting to it. Oh, you just missed it. Man, really? Sorry guys, like this is quite difficult to... It like literally just shows... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it like this. What? How does that line look, guys? That looks straight to you. Or does that catch on the edge of the line curving concave? I thought there was no concave images on Mr. Sensible's Mage, guys. View on YouTube, you can go frame by frame with a key. Yeah, but the problem with YouTube is why I can't do it on YouTube is because it seems to buff when I stream. So I have to literally download the videos to say, exactly, Farah, that's concave, is it not? That's definitely not, what are you saying? He said there's no concave part on his, that's weird. Looks like a curve to me, yeah, in the opposite direction, Professor Phil. Let's quickly try and paste it somewhere. So we got reference. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Haven't missed any super chats. No. Okay, cool. File new presentation. File new presentation. I should actually get myself Photoshop again. Okay. Let's take that into reference. Is it showing now? Yes, it is. Okay. Zoom in. Zoom out. Wow. Beautiful. Outside of them there is more distortion. Yeah, obviously on the edges there's more distortion. That's the whole problem. That's why I just wanted to show this. Rectilinear lenses do have distortion. Obviously more pronounced on the edges because you cannot have a perfect lens. That's the whole point. So anyway, let's get back to what we were busy with. Yeah, MCtoon kills Mage. Obviously I'm going to work on a better thumbnail, guys. I had to rush to get it done, so sorry about that. But let's get back to where we were. Okay, so just wanted to show that. Now we get to the fun part. This is the video Mr. MCtoon was talking about, that is just going to kill the flat earth, guys. This is going to kill the flat earth and only show everybody going back to the globe. Actually a very good video. Hey Jolly man, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's see what is going on here. It's a very beautiful rocket, by the way. Okay, I'm just gonna unmute. I'm just gonna mute it because I don't want any copyright strikes. They did a lot of tests and stuff. This is some beautiful stuff. Look at that. Wow, look at the curve, guys. Thank you, Diggers. 56 miles above Earth, mesos. So this is motor development. We don't need to watch him develop the motor though. Stage 1, stage 2. He did actually very good work, and it took him quite a while to get it. See, that's with the wide angle, obviously. So that we do not even have to worry about. Yeah, he's just building the rocket and showing. It's actually, look how flat that is, guys. Did you guys notice that? Look how flat that is. Whoa, beautiful. Is that flat, guys, or is that flat? Yep, exactly, Penny. With wide angle lens you can screw around with it. No way getting around distortion like being showed here. That was the barrel saw, but they're going to use a rectilinear lens when they actually go up. Check out, we're gonna shoot up. Wow, that's beautiful. Hey. Justin Franks, is there any portion with the horizon being convex anywhere below center of frame? It would need to work against the natural barrel distortion of things. I know, we'll see when we get there. This is the video I'm actually talking about. I just wanted to reference Mr. Sensible's Mage so that people know that he killed Mage, because his argument was, okay, I think this was, did he show them? I don't think he showed the barrel distortion yet. I mean, showing that he used the wide angle of it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is second stage camera. Camera is invertly mounted due to airframe diameter. Okay, this was the wide angle lens, I think. But look how flat that is. Whoa, whoa. Bit of distortion going on. It's waving around. Gets up to the distance quite quickly, guys. That's one thing. You really get to that distance quickly. Wow. Whoop. Spin. That's really awesome stuff. See how the light even separates. Okay, Dan, Sebastian, that's not not really welcome. Yeah, cool rocket, stupid fisheye lens. Okay, but we're still getting to I don't know if you actually put the rectilinear lens on already. I think this is the part we actually had the rectilinear lens on, guys, because they did show the part. Oh, Lake Toho. Yeah, he did have the rectilinear lens on already. So I'm trying to see where he shows the rectilinear lens, so people would see and say, oh, but he used rectilinear lens. How can it be concave? How dare the Earth curve show concavity? Okay, let's why? Show me. I think it was. Is it further? I can't remember it being so far back. I mean, yeah, it's still the model. You can see the distortion in the land and the panning. Yeah, exactly. But I'm trying to get the part where it actually shows the lens, where he shows he's got the. Okay, this is the first flight. Second flight. Show us the lens, man. Where is it? I can't believe I can't find it. Might have to find it on YouTube for you guys quickly, just so I can show you where the lens is, because it doesn't seem like I can. First stage burnout. Wow, just love that sound. Why is the Earth distorting so much if it's not, if it's physical curve, guys? I think this is with a rectilinear lens, but I'm gonna quickly look. I can find it on YouTube rather for you guys, because this is really getting quite difficult like that. Okay, history. Quickly getting there, sorry guys. 56 miles up, it has to be, yeah. I mean, it shows this way. It has to be here somewhere. There we go. That's why I can't find it. We're a bit too far. We were a bit too far, guys. See, there we go. The OEM lens. So we're testing linear mode of the OEM lens, guys. So it's the actual OEM lens on that is just linear mode. Now he's taken the rectilinear M12 lens, 16 megapixels, 4.35 meter. So that's the rectilinear lens he's attached. There we go, that's the one with the lens. And somehow it's still distorting. Should we go a bit and see how it distorts, guys? I think let's make it bigger. I'm going to put the speed to 0.5. Let's go back a touch. Now look how it still distorts, even though it's a rectilinear lens. Look at that. Uh-oh. Now it's getting concave. Ouch. And now it's distorting back. And that's with the rectilinear lens, guys. There we go. Look at that. Look how it's distorting. Why is it distorting like that, guys? I thought rectilinear lenses don't distort. Mr. Sensible, you got some explaining to do. So your Mage doesn't show, it shows distortion. Look at this, guys. Wow, this is beautiful stuff. Remember, all this is done with the rectilinear lens, guys. Okay, look, look. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Ooh! Ah! It's concave, guys. Look at that beautiful concave earth. This is the thumbnail, by the way. Thank you. Good night. We can all go home now. So what does this show? Does that show concavity, convexity? Yeah. So everybody that's just tuned in, 56 miles out, that's 90 kilometers. Much higher than Mr. Sensible's Mage, and he's not getting curve. He's getting it concave and flat with rectilinear lens, and Mr. Sensible had a rectilinear lens showing curve. Houston, we have a problem. Exactly, Fat Sabbath. We have a huge problem. So, Mr. MCtoon, would you please explain to us, with a rectilinear lens at 28,000 feet, why it's concave? I thought rectilinear lenses don't have any distortion, or minimal distortion. Gary, exactly. There is always latency in focus, especially when the camera is moving rapidly. And that's why they always think, this is the wrong camera view, MCtoon. How is this the wrong camera view? This is the camera he's shown the rectilinear lens. He's literally just put the rectilinear lens in there. Let's go back and see. This is the camera he's showing. If you want, we can see. There we go. The rectilinear lens was not looking at the rocket. He's got two GoPros, both with rectilinear lens on. This is also showing distortion. Look there. The rectilinear lens showing distortion. Oh my word. Oh my word. Mr. MCtoon, you got some explaining to do. Having the wrong, Mr. Sen. He had the rectilinear lens. He just said rectilinear lens. There, he's showing the rectilinear lens. Distortion during motion. Rectilinear M12 lens. So, are both of them the rectilinear motion lens, or is it just the one? MCtoon? Should ask him. I think let's ask him. 156. Hi, at 156 you showed two GoPro cameras. Question: are they both the rectilinear? Oh shit. Oh, did I just mess up my... Are they both the rectilinear lenses? Please let us know, because we see convexity on the shots showing the rocket and before then. Awaiting your comment. Thank you very much. Oh, and epic work. Love it. Doesn't that sound nice, guys? Was that nice and very respectful to the guy? Pump it up. Flows with live big words that they can barely pronounce and certainly don't understand, if you say so. Okay. So, again, rectilinear lens. Two of them. We'll see, like I asked, if he actually has them both on there. This is the rectilinear lens, and it's showing distortion. Mr. MCtoon, is that showing distortion or not? Yes, that's showing distortion on the rectilinear lens. So, now you say this is now not the rectilinear lens. There we're showing distortion. Yeah, flat camera. Flat Sabbath, wrong camera, view MCtoon. Yeah, but he literally says it's the rectilinear lens, and we see distortion through the rectilinear lens. Remember, that was the main deployment testing. Oh, weird how it still looks to distort, guys. Okay, let's go another test again. Hey Face Reality, thank you very much. $5 super chat. You are awesome. Hey Flatzoid, didn't Neil Smoke in DeGrasse Tyson already state you cannot see the Earth curve from 2 millimeters above the beach ball? Yes, according to their math, they would not even be able to see it from the ISS. So how is he going to see it at 90 kilometers an hour, or Mr. Sensible at, I think it was like 32 Ks? They wouldn't be able to. Cherry picking the wrong camera. No, MCtoon, I'm not cherry picking any wrong camera. Let's look at that again. 35, the 4.35 millimeter 16 rectilinear M12 lens. Mr. MCtoon, let's see if I'm cherry picking it. No, we're not cherry picking it. There we go. This is that lens. 435 millimeter lens. Look at this, please. I want to actually increase it so we can actually see better. Can we make it even slower, maybe? Let's make it 0.25. Just so Mr. MCtoon can pay attention how it is deforming. Oh man, look at that. It's deforming as it's going across the screen. Oh my word. What is happening to that physical ground with the rectangle lens, Mr. MCtoon? So, why do you have to lie to everybody, MCtoon? There's no cherry picking here. Simply showing the rectilinear lens. Beautiful stuff. Now let's carry on going. I mean, he did shoot it up. There we go. This should be interesting to watch. Thank you again, Mr. MCtoon, for bringing this out, for destroying Mage, because rectilinear lenses do show not physical curve. Okay, so Earth is convex at a 62 volts. Yes, seems to be the case. No, was just lens distortion, 81%. Yes, because MCtoon shows it, so 13%. It's good to see so much people understanding it's just optical, not physical. Let's see what's going on. Okay, guys, This is in slow motion. Check how straight that is. You see it's straight because he's using a rectilinear lens. Wow, beautiful. And it's already starting to show signs of distortion. Look at that. Look at that distortion. It's already starting to show signs of distortion. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful stuff, eh? MCtoon Live, fun to see you doing damage control. Yeah, he thought this is going to be some kind of close hit and shape. It's really not that. Oh, I wonder if I would be able to turn this. Ah, this beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful. Look how flat that is. Wow. I wonder what... How high was he here? I think he was higher than Mage at this stage. Rectilinear lenses have distortion immediately followed by, you know, the line is straight because it's a rectilinear lens. Remember, the argument for Mage is we see Earth curve because I use the rectilinear lens. Therefore, it's not optical. That's the argument. This argument brought up here shows there is distortion with rectilinear lenses at high altitude, which debunks the Mage argument, the whole reason for its existence. Look how flat and it's curved. Where's it curved here, MCtoon? It changes all the time. It's changing constantly. Are you smoking something? But then again, you also said when he shows this, you're telling me I'm picking the wrong lens while it's showing distortion with it. Godzilla, just draw lines for reference, can't always trust your eyes, you know. Yeah, this one you can see it's still curving a bit. Oh, that's straightening out a bit again. That's going a bit convexity again. Then it's straightening out again. Oh, no, then it's a bit convex again. Look at that. Let's follow that. Now it's going straight again. Oh, why is it showing that convex? Oh, man. And you will not even coldly adapt to the truth. Okay, at 820 the horizon is below center frame and still curved. MCtoon, he is using a linear lens. It doesn't matter where he is with the lens, it will give the same amount of distortion. Remember, it's not a wide angle lens. The wide angle lens will have the most distortion at the center. A rectilinear lens, doesn't matter where, you're still supposed to see the same distortion, aka minimal. Obviously at the edges of every lens, even rectilinear, you would have a little amount of distortion, hence why you have the little curve when it's at the bottom below frame. So you just debunked your own argument, Mr. MCtoon. Thank you very much. It's very, very simple. So thank you again, Mr. MCtoon, for debunking Mage, for debunking Earth curve as a so-called physical curve. It's never been physical in the first place. Oh, look how straight that's gone again. Wow, guys, beautiful stuff. I just wish you could have turned this. You actually turn your head a bit, you can sort of see what's going on. And I mean, this is what, like 90 kilometers up? 35,000 feet, okay. 35,700 feet. Look at that, that's beautiful stuff. Wow. So thank you, Kip Douglas. You did an awesome job. MCtoon, if the lens is creating the curve, it would only do this above center frame. No, MCtoon. Again, it's not only curve. If you were in the beginning of the stream when I explained perspective and optics with distance distorts things even further. The further something goes away, the more it is prone to distortions. Doesn't matter what lens you got, because this is optics. You've proven you don't understand optics with everything you've said, even shown. So I don't think you should really talk about saying perspective. And by the way, MCtoon, we're still waiting for you to give the measurements on that flask. It's been quite a while now. I mean, I thought you'd do a triangle in 5 minutes. It's been quite a while for that triangle. Ah, beautiful stuff. Wow. I should make this my background. Imagine having this like a background. Check it out. Look how it's going. Ooh, see? It keeps going like this. Since when does your Earth go like this? I understand it better than you, MCtoon, that's for sure. So, MCtoon, I actually wanted to ask you a question. Can you show me what convergence is? Yeah. YouTube, exactly. They don't deny that. They deny everything, YouTube. It's as simple as that. We can draw it out as much as we want for these guys. We can explain it as much as you want. They will always. How can you explain any of that when you know nothing about it? Drew, what do you mean I know nothing about it? It's amazing how you guys just say we know nothing about it. Faciality, thank you for the super chat. $2, really, really awesome. Thank you. Curve doesn't mean sphere. Flat circles curve also. Yep, around the edges. This cup can seem at the right angle, at the right distance, that this is a curve on the vertical. It's not. It's just simply due to the angle viewing at it. It's twerking. It is twerking, Flat Sabbath. You make the claims about convergence. I have no burden. MCtoon, you do have the burden. You claimed orthographic view is perspective. Is convergence not part of perspective, MCtoon? We didn't even get to that in that so-called chat, debate or whatever. You didn't even get to that. You didn't actually. I actually want to ask you: is convergence part of perspective? So that's a simple yes or no. And it just goes on and on and on and changing on. It's dancing around, guys. Wow, wow! The Earth is getting. Look at that. Look how it's, woo, it's making a person drunk, don't you think? If you said a magnifying glass magnifies more with distance, they'd argue against it. I think that's what the game is. Take the contrary position, in other words, trolling. For Professor Fullbell, why do you think the atmosphere goes from blue to black? Because of light dispersion. There's not enough air, so it cannot refract enough, you know? It's as simple as that. But what's that got to do with what we are busy saying? The only thing that's got to do with it is showing the reason we have the curve, Professor, well, because of the refraction of light. The higher you go up, the more light is lower down, less light higher up. So what happens? Light is curving down. It's all optical. Thank you, Professor Bell. Gary Wabenga, Globy logic. We don't expect to feel the Earth moving. That's why we know it is. Yeah, just like we don't expect it to be seeing physical curve, but therefore we know it's physical curve. Why are you having on the part of the video that isn't the point? Hanging. No, I just pause it now and then because we are talking and I don't want any copyright, because that's what happens when people actually talk about these things. We get copyright strikes for absolute no reason. Wow, that's beautiful stuff. Look at the dancing Earth. Wow. Okay, so that's practically just what I wanted to show, guys. I hope you enjoy that. And this is just showing it more intensely. Check it out. Look how clear it is there, actually. Photos GoPro continues to operate. Mount Shasta, whatever. Oh, it's weird how it's got a different curve to it than it had there. Every image it gives it different curvature rates. I mean, it's like got a more pronounced curve, then it's got a less pronounced curve, then it's got a more pronounced curve, it's got a less pronounced curve, and then it's more flat. Beautiful stuff. I must say, it took some beautiful images. Really awesome stuff. So yeah, simple stuff. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you guys are. Okay, MCtoon, go to 820. Pause, then the horizon is below center of frame. You won't, you're too scared. Is that so? Why would I be too scared? 820, you say? But again, what does that make a difference if below center of frame? Again, it's a rectilinear lens, Mr. MCtoon. There we go. 820. There we go, we're on 820. You did say go. Press pause. Okay, I press pause, we're on 820. Am I showing? Oh, I'm not. There we go. 820, Mr. See? 820. Paused. Go to 820, then pause. Did you have your times wrong, Mr. Sensible? Mr. MCtoon? Now, why would I be scared to pause it here, MCtoon? Wow. Professor Fullbell, where is the dome? Who said anything about a dome? Do stick to the argument, though. We are talking about curve here. So, yeah. Exactly, Pampelas. We can't see it. All we see is face. Yeah, I did change it, Godzilla. You guys are going to see now. It's paused on 820 just for Mr. Mc. I don't know what he expects to see on 820. Do you guys can see anything on 820? I don't know. Pause when the horizon is below. Oh, so not on 820. Okay. I'm gonna go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And your point. Wow, and it keeps changing still, even when it was below. Whoa. Whoa. Whoop. You see how much more pronounced the curve when it shot up, because of camera's work, it couldn't get in focus quick enough. Very simple stuff. How it keeps changing the curve. Look at that. Look at that. Why is it curving like this, Mr. MCtoon? Rectilinear lens, guys. Welcome to concave Earth. I'm gonna leave it here. Make fun of this. This is how curved your Earth is, guys, because you've got a rectilinear lens at 293,488 feet. If the lens added curve, it would curve opposite below center. What curve are you seeing here, Mr. Center? Mr. MCtoon? Is that convex and then going up again? Do you live on snake Earth or sphere Earth? We already had on 820 below. It keeps changing. Yeah, it's now concave. I like how they're obfuscating from what's showing on screen. They're saying I'm supposed to show it underneath. So are you guys conceding that rectilinear lenses does distort an image? Mr. MCtoon, does this show that rectilinear lenses distort an image, MCtoon? Yes or no? Simple yes or no. Note, everybody, that they are trying to obfuscate from the point made here. So, again, yes or no? Let's actually do it this way. I'm going to end this poll because it was just for fun. 78 votes. Earth is concave. Yes seems to be the cause, 6% case. No, it was just lens distortion, 82%. Great work, guys. Yes, because MCtoon shows it, so 12%. So, let's create a new poll. Does rectilinear lenses distort the surface. Yes, no. Okay, let's see what you guys are going to say. There is your new one. So, Mr. MCtoon, we will go to there. We'll get back to there. But first, you're going to stick to this death-defying thing on screen. Does rectilinear lenses distort the surface? Yes, 75% out of 8 votes. Come on, we can have more votes than that. We've got more people watching. 11 votes. Yes, come on. MCtoon, loaded question fallacy. No, it's not a loaded question. It's simple. Does rectilinear lenses distort the surface? It's a yes or no question. There's no loaded question. It's simple. I got on screen. I can simply see it's this thing, and it's a rectilinear lens. So, would you type yes or no, Mr. MCtoon? How about, let's do it this way. Start a Q&A. Type 1 for yes and 2 for no. You see how difficult it is to actually get these guys to concede something. So let's get to the live chat. Okay, Mr. MCtoon, come on guys. We can do this. Let's do this. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is this a distortion by rectilinear lenses? Because that's the whole point of tonight's show. If it can you guys realize that they're not even saying, okay, there are no perfect linear lenses, you are expecting a perfect one. Classic science denial. Can you guys notice how they would not say yes or no? But at least on the polls, 14 votes, yes, 71%. Out of 16 votes, 69% say yes. But we have more people watching than that, so come on guys. We have more people watching than that, so definitely, yes, Cosmic Surfer, thank you for joining. 1, it is. It's definitely distorting. Max65, 1. Jollyman, 1. Come on guys, where's the globies at? So for everybody showing it 1, it does definitely distort lenses. Notice not how one glober is just giving a number 1 or 2. Flat Sabbath, 1, thank you. Who is the it shows you who the guys are. They're very dishonest, don't you think? Very simple stuff. It's a simple yes or no question. Yes for 1, 2 for no. Waiting, Mr. MCtoon. Waiting, Mr. MCtoon. Yes for 1, 2 for no. MCtoon, is this distorted by the rectilinear lens? Yes or no? Yes for 1, no for 2. And if you're not going to answer it, we can definitely see that you are buttered and crawling into a hole because you cannot answer it. Flat Sabbath, they have to fake it to make it. Exactly. Professor Fullbell, anybody here? 1 or 2? Travis Fritz, 1, thank you. No, it's not a loaded question fallacy. It's a simple on the screen, Mr. MCtoon. This screenshot here is showing a rectilinear lens. Is it showing distortion to the surface? Yes, number 1. No, number 2. Note, guys, that you have still not had 1 yes or no, 1 or 2, from any glober in chat tonight. Shows the dishonesty. Come on, Mr. MCtoon, I thought you're an honest guy. You claim to be so proud to be an honest guy. Be an honest guy. Yes or no, 1 or 2. And so are the days of our lives. La 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 la. Don't worry, we can sit here a long time and wait for 1 or 2. It's very simple, exactly. If they cannot even just type 1 or 2 in chat, then it shows you that they have made their minds up about their biased religion. Remember I said in the beginning, this video kills Mage. This is why it kills Mage. This is the whole crux of the argument. You need to answer a loaded question. It's not a loaded question. MCtoon. It's simply yes, that shows distortion, or no, it does not show distortion. Where is the loaded question, please? Very, very simple stuff. Because I know my eyes work perfectly and I can see there's definitely distortion there. $1.5 as is a loaded question. How do you have 1.5? So you can't decide yes or no. You know, that's dishonesty, because you're literally lying to yourself. So you can say, oh, if I say yes, then I have to concede it's not Earth curve. If I say no, then yeah, then I'm just lying. That's all. So you know you cannot answer. That's why MCtoon and the rest of you guys can't answer 1 or 2. And it's facts. Flatzoids, when did you stop beating? Wow, guys, I'm going to actually show this. Look at that, guys. This is what the poor sod wants to say. Flatzoid, when did you stop beating your wife? Why don't you answer? Ah, that is unacceptable, MCtoon, and I would like an apology, please, sir. I do not beat my wife. I do not beat anybody for that mean. I am actually a very nice guy, and it actually hurts me that you would say something like that, MCtoon. Do you think that is acceptable behavior, anybody? This is MCtoon. This is going to be shown to the whole YouTube land. What a person says when asked a simple question. Mr. YouTube land out there, if you're following Mr. MCtoon and you see this, think to yourself, why are you following him? Type 1 for yes and 2 for no. Why? What does 1 mean? This is the question. Does rectilinear lenses distort the surface? Yes, that's what you're seeing on screen. That would be 1. No, that's what you're seeing on screen. That would be number 2. So I've asked him simply to go and type yes or no, 1 or 2. What do I get in return from Mr. MCtoon? It's removed. Did he remove it? I don't know. I can't find it now. Huh. That's odd. But at least I could show it to everybody. Thank you, MCtoon, for showing that you actually are... There we go, there we go. Oh, there we go. No, then it is removed. Guys, he just removed... He removed his comment. Thank you. No, he didn't. There it is. So again, I simply asked MCtoon, does rectilinear lenses distort the surface? This is based on what you're seeing here. Yes and no. Then I asked, type 1 for yes and type 2 for no. We are not getting any 1s on yes or 2s, and what we're getting instead from MCtoon, Flatzoid, when did you stop beating your wife? Why won't you answer? That's what you get, guys, when you ask a person a yes or no question. Still going through, and I have not seen one global answer 1 or 2 yet. Where's the 1 or 2? And now he's spamming my chat. Why won't you answer? Carry on showing your disgusting behavior, MCtoon. Is that... Yeah, it's sick. Exactly, Fake Flip. This is sick. No, Jollyman is still there at least. But it's terrible behavior, and I'm happy it's showing here, because now we can show the world this is what we deal with. MCtoon, you have lost a little bit of respect I had for you. Literally. You had a little bit of respect, and now you don't even have that little bit of respect anymore. Again, Godzilla. Should I change it to is MCtoon honest or not? 1. Exactly, Gary Wybinger. See, it's so simple. Out of all these votes, only the Flat Earthers have answered, and they're all honest in saying it's 1. So what's so hard to answer, guys? 1 or 2? Remember, we can stay here all night, guys. 1 or 2? Exactly. Globers are fanatics. Sick behavior. Dank. Very telling, Mr. Boogie Eater. Again, Mr. MCtoon Live. 1 or 2? So guys, would you agree I should just go and block MCtoon or something? should block MCtoon, guys, because he is disgusting. Thank you for timing MCtoon out. But this is for all the guys in my chat. Should I go and tune from my channel because he is so disrespectful and frankly a disgusting guy because of this? I would say yes, but I'm not going to do it unless you guys say I should. That's whatever, because you guys are the reason I have this channel. So I'll keep him if you want me to, or I'll get rid of him. Not a single reply from one Glober. This is the most telling stream yet to say how the glow is. Yes, Max65 says yes. So, what loaded question? It's a simple. There is it on screen. You say yes, it's distorted by rectilinear lens, or no, it's not. There's no loaded about it. It's a straight, simple question. My whole argument tonight is based on this. So, it's a simple yes or no. Flatzoid is gone. MCtoon is gone. Exactly. Thank you, Cosmic Surfer. Appreciate it. Bye-bye, MCtoon face. Don't expect to have any respect from us in the future. Now, just because we do this, let's go and show you MCtoon's, how dumb this guy really is. How dishonest this twat is. And I can show you he's deceiving all you guys. Remember a while back, we had a chat and I asked him about this because his claim is simple. He can work out the actual height based on apparent angular measurements and distances. That is what he showed with his so-called, let's actually go to that. I hope all 40 that are watching would please share the show. Do like it and get the show out to a further audience so they can all see what a disgusting lying fail this guy is. Yeah. We can actually go, yeah, because you made very big claims here with this show.
Calculations are correct, which we have yet to find out because I'm waiting for your
in every community.
Every community. Professor Phil Bell, why are you ignoring my answer? Distorting the edges. Now let's look at the center of the frame. Again, we'll get there once you actually say 1 or 2, Professor Phil Bell. It's as simple as that. A 1 or a 2. You have not answered that 1 or 2.
Application of perspective. So just
again, I don't have.
We can compare our results to see who's close.
Again, I don't have to go and do anything to, how can I put it, replace your claim. You made a positive claim that orthographic.
Yes, and it did. And
you really okay, you heard it, guys? Yes, he did. He made the positive claim, or the graphic view is perspective. So, Mr. MCtoon, you can do now your orthographic based on this and give me the information. Let's see if you can, guys. This was on the 3rd. That's what I was looking for. Use your phone to theoretical app correct. Yes, I explained to him. Thank you. I said, you calibrate. Said, okay. Now I said, how high is the center of the lens? I said, okay, so why do you need the height of eye? Because I thought you're doing orthographic view. So anyway, I give it to him. You're not getting the point of this whole exercise, are you? Remember, you're doing orthographic, it's not perspective. That is the whole point. You're drawing a triangle and not having to take anything to account based on three-dimensional reality in your downfall. Now I'm going to give you the height of the lens on the flat surface, and now you must do the derivation to get the ground level. So center of the lens was 15.5 centimeters, as I could only use the top as the app in portrait mode. Should be interesting to see the results. Remember, that was the 4th. So anything on the floor, that's the 7th, guys. That was the 4th, that was 7th. He says been busy. But in that, I'm sure he said in his so-called debate with me, he said it takes 5 minutes to draw a triangle. So why doesn't it take 5 minutes to draw a triangle, but he can come in here and call me a wife beater. Let MCtoon have a chance to apologize. I did give him a chance to apologize, Gary. I actually said I expect an apology. But yeah, what is excusable about apologizing about that? It's as simple as he's ignoring what has been shown on screen. Simple 1 or 2. Note, guys, still not had 1 or a 2 from not one glober this whole stream, guys. Let's go back, look. Okay, he's gone. Let's see. This is when I stopped it and I put it up. It's Cosmic Surfer 1, Merc 65 1, Jolly Man 1, Flat Sabbath 1, they still commenting. Travis Fritz 1, Jet Plane give Q. Don't know why it's not, you should give 1 or 2. But okay, the question was simple, yes or no. Yes, it distorts, no, it's not distorting. It's still not 1. Okay, Jaja Light 1, thank you very much, Jaja Light. And still nothing from these globes. Still nothing, still nothing, still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Why? Why am I not getting 1s or 2s from the globies? Gary My Benga 1, thank you very much. Let's see. Still nothing from the globe defenders. Still nothing from the globe defenders. Still nothing from the globe defenders. So, this is your last chance, globe defenders. To show you actually have 1 honest bone in your body. Hey, Tony Whitcomb, you just missed the most disgusting thing ever from Mr. MCtoon. But yeah, thank you for coming, Tony. Let's see. Tony Whitcomb, question. You can see on screen. Does a rectilinear lens distort the surface? This is used by a rectilinear lens at 293,000 feet. Yes or no? Okay, now I want you to type 1 if you say yes, it is distorting, or 2, it's not distorting. Tony Whitcomb. Let's see how quick Tony Whitcomb is to answer 1 or 2. 1, the rectilinear lens is distorting this, or 2, it's not distorting this. Note, not one glober has even attempted to answer 1 or 2. Yes, he called me a wife beater. How? And that's because I asked him a simple question like this, a 1 or 2. Zebra again, 1 or 2. Justin Franks, 1 or 2. Professor Fowl, 1 or 2. Thank you, Mac. Yes, it's a 1. Definitely, you've already answered 1. Tony Whitcomb 1. Thank you, guys. There we go. So, if it's so simple and easy for us so-called dumb flat earthers to answer 1 or 2, why is it so hard for one of you guys just to answer 1 or 2? We should change the stream to lying globe turds. That's what you should call you guys, lying globe turds. This is the death-defying image that kills the globe and shows just how dishonest they are. Thank you all for joining tonight. So I'm going to make a declaration tonight, guys. Based on this, anybody that watches this, just being normal, you can be a glober, a concave, it doesn't matter, a flat earther. You can follow these guys, not follow them. Do you think it is honest for someone to just take a yes or no question like this, make excuses not to answer it, call someone a wife beater, and yeah. To me, that's very childish and sad. It's very telling, guys. I'm gonna get closer to the camera for this. I'm talking to you straight now, globe guys. It is very telling that you guys are dishonest with yourself, dishonest with the rest of the people you actually come into contact with about the reality of Earth. This stream proves this. It proves that you guys cannot handle the truth. It proves you guys are literally lying to yourself and to those like MCtoon, to his audience. It shows that you guys have to resort to disgusting behavior when asked a question that goes against your whole religion. Very simple stuff. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for showing your dishonesty. And thank you for proving to the rest of humanity and to normal people that globers are the dishonest, lying ones. Yeah. Gary Wybenga. Perspective, I think he was timed out at the time, but it's your channel. No, he wasn't timed out at the time, Gary. He answered over and over, and he actually literally spammed my chat. He wasn't timed out. I actually asked the people, should we get rid of him, and they voted yes to get rid of him. Yeah, got a lie for Narnia, Tony. Exactly. Hey, Indio. 55 miles above an 8,000 mile diameter ball is nowhere close to being high enough to see the Earth curve. Exactly, Indio. Their math does not work. So, guys, please just share the stream to everybody so everybody can see how dishonest these globers guys are. Because I think it's time that we get the normal people to understand this. And I'm going to cut this section out, by the way, and the rest of you globers, so we can show everybody just how dishonest you are. And I hope it's going to be spread as far as wide as it can go on every platform on the earth to show just how dishonest you guys are. This is why we laugh at you when you guys misrepresent us and make up strawman arguments, because this is the epitome of you guys. So again, last time, guys, 1, yes, it distorts. 2, no, it doesn't distort, globers. Very simple stuff. Does anybody want to come in and chat about this? I'll send the link for the live chat. If anybody is interested, invite, copy. So if anybody's interested to come and chat, there's the Discord link. I'm gonna put the Gilded link if anybody's got Gilded wants to come in. Then you can actually come and talk about this, because I think it's quite telling. I'm going to keep this on screen just to show how beautiful your globe knot is. It's not a yes or no question. You are near. See, now you have to ape. See what it goes. Now he calls me an ape because it's a simple yes or no question. Yes. Look, how much people have answered? 41 votes, yes and no. It's a yes or no question. Does the rectilinear lens distort the surface? We're looking at the surface there through a rectilinear lens. Yes or no. Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. It's a yes and no question. Faciality, thank you very much for another $5 super chat. You rock. MCtoon looks like the Ted from the movie Jingle All the Way. The psycho nagging neighbor trying to steal Arnold's wife. Actually, that was quite a good video. Do you remember that? Very good. I'm on a work break, Flatzoid. Thank you, Tony. MCtoon live was timed out again by Two Wolves for 300 seconds. So MCtoon is still here, guys. Okay. You guys gonna have to time out again. Let's see what he has to say for himself. Maybe he's going to actually go and present himself in a manner by apologizing for his despicable behavior and actually going to type 1 or 2 in the chat. So if he comes in, let's not time him out again. Let's see if he's actually going to respond this time. And for the rest of you globies, where is you? Exactly, Gleam. 1, thank you, Gleam, for coming. Really appreciate you coming in. 1, but look up. Sorry, what does Gleam say? But look up. This also has, I cannot see a horizon anywhere in that vid. At what altitude does the horizon cease to be visible? Journal of Physics, exactly. Because the horizon is simply based on your limitation. Our limit is here where the light can no longer, because it's diffracted. Exactly. So there's no, you can say that's the horizon, but where is the horizon exactly? Godzilla. Google says, in other words, it is a lens with a little or no barrel or pin cushion distortion. Yes, I know that, Godzilla, but the argument is, from Mr. Sensible and everybody else, rectilinear lenses are used so we can see the physical Earth curve. That is the argument pushed to us for these last few years. Now, I am literally showing you thank you, Mr. MCtoon, for bringing up this guy's video. Thank you, Kib Dugaris or whatever, because you just showed Mage to be a major fail. It's not physical, it's optical, just like we've been saying all this time. Tony Whitcomb, Flatzoids perspective. I've sent you a link. Did you send it in Discord? I think no, I didn't see it. Where did you send the link? Hey, Eric E. I see someone's in Discord. Hi, Eric E. I don't see where I got the link though, Tony Whitcomb. Sorry, man. Don't know if you sent it in Discord or in, see, Eric E is also in the voice lobby in, what's the name? Is this maybe shown on another show? Anyway, the point of Mage is between the two strings where the image is not distorted. No, the point of Mage is that those are just to show reference that it's not lens distortion, but it still distorts. The whole point is you are showing optical distortion. In the chat, live stream chat, commentary, chat commentary. No, I can't see it at all. Sorry, Tony, it'll come. YouTube chat. Oh, YouTube chat. Is it up? YouTube chat. I'm looking. Oh, there we go. Let's check what this says, guys. Something went wrong. It doesn't work, Tony. Sorry. Ooh. Now I just lost it. I'm gonna have to get it back on. Get my chat back up. While we're doing that,
Why choose new proteins to clean chop?
yes, why choosing proteins? Okay, thank you. Pop out chat. Just popping it out quickly. Let's put live chat on, and we can go. There we go, guys. We're back. My chat is all back. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, so Tony, yeah, I don't know what that link is because it's not working though. Sorry. Mr. Baldy, Sensible Cats, the strings were straight, the horizon was curved. Baldy, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The strings are attached. I don't know if it's showing like this. There we go. Let's say this is the lens. The strings are staying at a set distance. The rest of the background is not staying at that set difference. What happens with distance? Things distort more with distance. So you're not going to get distortions by your strings because they stay the same. They move the same distance. Everything else in the foreground, in the back, is in the three-dimensional distortions. So that's why you have your distortions. It's all optical. That's it. Very, very simple. But maybe Mr. Baldy, Mr. Sensible, maybe you can answer this question. This thing on screen, you probably can see it. It's the rectilinear lens. So, the rectilinear lens distort the surface. Yes or no? Type 1 for yes and 2 for no. By the way, you'll be the first glober out of here to actually be honest and say yes or no. That's all. Yes, he did call me a wife beater, Martin Smith. He called me a wife beater. Him is disgusting, actually. So, Mr. Baldycats, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1, yes, it's showing distortion. 2, no, it's not showing. And yes, separate things distort more with distance. Clean, they don't understand convergence. They don't understand we're looking for it. Thank you, Mr. Baldycats, the first honest guy here. 1, all lenses have certain lensal distortion. Thank you, Mr. Baldycat. Was that so difficult? Now, why can't the other globe defenders actually take this example and actually just type 1 or 2. What's the problem? You can easily see that's distortion. Thank you, Mr. Sensible, for being the first honest glober guy here. Really appreciate that. Thank you. So, will anybody else take his example? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Come on guys, it's getting quite late here. How do you know whether globers answer poll or not? That's why I put this. Type 1 or type 2, Godzilla. That's why I put it there for a reason. So we can see, because I knew that this, I mean, only 45 votes. Come on. The previous poll had over 130 or something votes. So definitely more votes needed for this. So I gave you the exact same answer. So did several others. 1 or 2, Justin Franks. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Godzilla, thank you. And finally, that took a lot of courage. How about you, Justin Franks? 1 or 2? Zebra 2, are you gonna attempt the 1 or 2? Or how about you, Andrew Johnson? Jess Palmer 1 again. Yeah, we already said 1. It's like, I don't know, it's like I have to talk to you guys like children to get a little simple thing out of you. Why? Why is it a loaded question? It's a simple yes or no. You can see it's distorted, so it's a simple are you honest with yourself question. That's it. The 1 or 2 question is just poorly worded. No, it's not poorly worded. I can see it's distorted, so 1, yes, I can see it's distorted, or 2, no, it's not distorted. What's poorly worded about that? Yeah. Gary Wabenga, at Gleam, ask Boldy to give you a math equation for that. The Jolly Man. Hey Justin, equidistant longitude lines, equidistant, and the center of a circle equidistant to its outer circumferences. Zebra 2. Flatzoid. I will not agree that lenses distort the surface. It's the image. Sorry? What's my conclusion wrong? Yeah, it's a loaded question, Flat Sabbath. It's a loaded question because my stream, is this distorted or not? Sorry, I'm not dishonest like the Globers. I'm just simply straight out asking you, is this a distorted image seeing now or not? It's as simple as that, a yes or no. There's no loaded question about it. It's simple yes or no. Thank you, Full Bell. 1. It took so long to actually get you to just say 1. The whole point of this exercise with a 1 or 2 is to try and get you guys to actually start getting over that cognitive dissonance. Come on, let's do it, guys. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Man, it's like pulling needles out of a haystack. It's as simple as that. It's like jumping into a huge haystack and I have to find the needles and pull it out. No way will MCtoon answer. No, he won't answer. Instead, he calls me a wife beater. By the way, guys, Mr. Sensible and I are probably going to debate next week. It'll be awesome. I think it's going to be great. He at least has a nice conversation and stuff, so I'm really going to look forward to that. Whew, it's quite hot. Yes, it's distorted, but it's not what you asked really. Again, Justin Franks, 1 or 2? Just a 1 or a 2. I'll try harder next time, Just Balmer. Look at that, now it's got curve everywhere. And then it goes more straight. And then it goes more curved, even more curved. And then it goes even more straight. More straight, more curved. More straight, more curved. More straight, more curved. And they're all in the same place about. Check there. It's above. It's concave. It's concave. Oh boy. And that is now not in the center. Hey Renemy, thank you for coming. Would you be able to say 1 or 2? Earth shape has been known for over 2,000 years. The year 2022 AD and the silly cold does that fact. It's always been flat, Renee. Earth has never been known for shape of a sphere. It's been pushed as a sphere based on heliocentric belief by the Masons, the Jesuits. As simple as that. Yuan, yes, distorted, but flatzoid. You are looking for distortion or convex concave curve. I don't see any curve, convex concave, but I do see definite distortion. Yes, it's just distortion. That's all I'm asking for. It's 1, it's distorted. 2, it's not distorted. It's simple that. There's no hidden agenda. It's just to find out the guys honest enough to say, yes, I see distortion, or no, I don't see distortion. This is all that it is. Thank you again all for coming. I think I'm going to end the stream now, because I'm actually still very shocked at Mr. MCtoon. So yeah, when a camera gets cold, it has to work its circuits harder to keep operating, burning out the battery and causing overheating, distortion on the capture. Yep, also true, Gleam. That's why when they have cameras working in cold conditions, it's very limited to the time it can work. So guys, thank you all for joining. Really do appreciate you all coming in. It was a very interesting stream, to say the least. Final note, MCtoon, I will be awaiting for your apology. Yeah, and everybody else that just showed we actually had to pull you guys to get an answer out of you. You might need to go and just reflect on what you're basing your reality on, and those that did eventually type in 1 or 2, thank you very much. Though we had to get it pulled out of you, it shows at least you guys are trying. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody that supported me on the show. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys rock. Thank you for all my members, my Patreon support and stuff. If you guys do feel you have the heart to be able to support the channel, I do have links in the description to a Patreon, to my PayPal, and to Bitcoin link and whatever. Thank you all just for being here. You guys really are awesome. I really do appreciate you guys. Even you Globus for being here. Thank you for helping me to grow the show. If you would just do me one last thing, just quickly hit that like button, push the share so more people can see the show. Then tomorrow night, Russian vids, RV Truth on here. So that's going to be a big one. I'm really excited about that. So again, thank you all for coming. Nah, he's not getting down to me. You guys are... yeah, so let me just get my outro ready. Stream outro. Anyway, till next time, may the pressure be with you.